Well, are you going to fight it or not? It's up to you and only you.
So what you're saying to me is I really don't have to go through this divorce. I can stop it. Are you sure that that is true?
Sophia, I make it a habit to learn loopholes. I doubt that even Dad knows about the proxy requirement.
This is a written law. There's no way to get around it.
The law of the land in Haiti.
I can't force your father to stay married to me. He needs time to sort out his feelings.
Sophia, if you're wondering whether or not he still loves you, I think he does. I think he's just too stubborn to admit it. He has said that he loves Gina, and he's going to marry Gina, and he won't go back on that. The mighty hath spoken. Maybe you should save him from himself.
No. I can't force Cece into anything. And what about Gina? I'd never forgive myself.
Don't worry about Gina. She's not your responsibility. We all have to fight our own battles, Sophia. You can and should stop this divorce in its tracks.
And not give Cece that proxy. Can you imagine how he'd react?
Look, I tell you what. I will be your legal counsel. Fights are easier if you're once removed from them, you know. You won't even have to be present.
Oh, Mason, thank you. Thank you so much. But that would really upset your father. I couldn't possibly do that. Oh, dear, I appreciate your concern so much, and I know that you are a wonderful lawyer. But you're not the right lawyer for me down in this case.
Excuse me. Cruz.
Hey, Mason, you got a minute? Hello?
Oh.
Yeah, why don't you wait in the study? I'll be right there. Sophia.
Yeah.
I beg you to reconsider. Your decision affects so many people's lives, and if you'll forgive me for saying so, you seem to be thinking only of yourself.
I'm trying to consider all sides of it, Mason.
Well, you do that. And while you're doing it, be sure you stay out of Dad's reach. Oh, Cruz. What can I do for you?
Well, Mason, I understand you've become Ginger Jones' attorney.
Yes, that's true.
That's an interesting switch.
How so?
A couple of days ago, you wanted me to run around a town.
Ah, yes. Well, things change, Cruz. We swallow our pride. I found myself with a dearth of clients and of cash. Needed to reestablish myself in the community.
And that's your way of going about it? Getting involved with a pimp?
Careful, Cruz. That's a slanderous statement. As for my client, Ginger Jones, she's entitled to legal representation just like everyone else. That's the law. Now, I'm glad you came by, because there's something I want to ask you.
I'm listening.
As I asked you last night, why were you sitting in that chair when I surprised you?
Like I told you, it looked comfortable.
Cruz, I didn't believe you then, and I don't believe you now. I think you were reenacting Channing's murder. That case is closed. Peter confessed to killing Channing, so why were you...
No particular reason. I just happened to be sitting there, Mason. And I imagined what Peter and Channing must have gone through that night.
Cruz, I know how you work. You don't just happen to do anything. Other people maybe, but not you. No, you were sitting there imagining the killer and imagining Channing. Obviously, you're not satisfied with current theory.
Well, you seem to have all the answers. I guess I don't really need to come up with any.
You were also checking into Peter's banking records. With my help, what's the connection there?
I don't know, but I'm always willing to listen to theories.
Cruz, I think I have a right to know.
I don't.
Are you sure you don't want a little help? A little research on my part? I'm a hell of an investigator.
You're forgetting one thing, Mason. You no longer have access to the DA's files.
Oh, I have other avenues of information.
And I guess I better warn you. Stay out of it.
Not a chance. Well, I'll leave you free to continue your little charade. Feel free to let yourself out.
Yeah, I will.